y'all? What's going on with y'all? Heartbreak. Heartbreak. Now, this is something that everyone has been through. Heartbreak. You know what I mean? Heartbreak. Whenever whatever the circumstance was, you and another person don't love each other no more, or the circumstances around y'all won't allow you to love each other. Heartbreak is one of those things where you have to build from. Heartbreak is one of those character development things. You got to build your character. You know what I mean? Your character evolves. Now, depending on the circumstance, heartbreak could either keep you in a loop, keep you stuck on the person, or you accept it, move on, and move forward and build yourself and stay on your purpose. Now, with all this being said, heartbreak at first, it sucks. I'm gonna tell you like this: it sucks. Whenever the person you used to lay next to, be with every day, built a life with, that you thought that was gonna, you know, that you're gonna build that life with, you know what I mean? It doesn't go as planned, and either someone cheats on someone, or, like I said, I don't know the situation between you and the other person, but what I can say is you can heal, you can be better, and there is better. You know what I mean? Never settle for something that made you feel like nothing. I'm gonna say that again. Never settle for something that made you feel like nothing. Never settle for just because it feels good doesn't mean that it is good. True love is trust. True love is love. True love is letting go. That is true love, letting go. Whenever my first heartbreak. Now let me tell y'all something about my first heartbreak. My first heartbreak was a bird. Caught a bird. It was a winged bird. The wing was, fell off or whatever. Well, not fell off, but it broke, and it was helpless. And I took care of it, and I had to let it go whenever I stopped taking care of it. Whenever it was time to let it go. You know what I mean? Love and heartbreak is just like that. Heartbreak isn't heartbreak. It is character development, and it's all in how you see it. It's all in how you become it. It's all in how you perceive it. It is in the eyes of the beholder. Now, you can't let heartbreak keep you down. You can't let heartbreak consume you. You can gain strength from each heartbreak. Now, okay, if we're talking about a bird, okay? Now, let's actually talk about heartbreak, like actual heartbreak. Now, my first relationship was, there's a new girl. Her name was so and so. Let's just say, yeah, her name was so and so. And we ended up kicking it off pretty good. She was a new girl in school. I was the popular kid, popular loner, and she was in a relationship with someone from her old hometown. Everything was new for her. I noticed that she would always sit alone. So one of these days, I ended up talking to her. No one else had the guts to go up to her, but I was like, you know what? Let me go up to her, talk to her. So we made friends. We're friends. And we kicked it off pretty strong. She became the first girl I ever loved. She actually ended up breaking up with that boyfriend. Ended up convincing her to leave him and be with me. And the same way I got her is the same way I lost her. Well, not necessarily. Well, yeah, necessarily. Not. I wasn't in the relationship when she got with another guy, but it was, what I mean? She left whenever it was time. You know what I mean? And keep in mind, there's like the person I lost, like, my virginity to. She wasn't the person that at a point in time I thought I was gonna be with her for a long time, but you know, people come and go. People do come and go. Treat people like experiences, not possessions. You know what I mean? Treat them like experiences, not possessions, because all heartbreak is the thought of them being there forever, but they're not there anymore. That's all it is. And when you start to look at it like that, you won't be heartbroken. You'll just focus on your evolution. But the point is to stay on your purpose. Heartbreak sucks, makes you want to die, but you need to get through it. You need to become better for the next. Become better for yourself, most importantly. Then you start learning how to be alone again. Then you start smiling more. Then you start laughing more. Then you start meeting new people, and then, you know what I mean, it gets better. It does get better. Heartbreak, everyone has been through it. I've been through it. Heartbreak sucks. But there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And you could either look at it as an opportunity to be better, or you could look at it as no opportunity and stay stuck on that one person. So don't ever stay stuck and stagnant on anything that is a slave to anything that your mind deems a slave to. Let it go. Focus. Stay on your purpose. Love y'all. Heartbreak. Y'all share my videos, comment, like, subscribe. You know what I mean? If you made it to the end, I appreciate you. But yeah, stay on your purpose.